Hello people, welcome back to my channel. Sorry if you hear my washer and dryer in the background. Sunday, your girl gotta do laundry. So as you may or may not have known, I am new to this whole K-pop world, but I fell into it hard. I am going to go through all of my favorite groups that I have found so far, whose members I actually know their names, because I like 17, but it's way too many of them. Another video later on. So I'm gonna go in order of how I discovered these groups, who is my bias in the group, and then who is the bias wrecker. Now, starting with, as I said, these gentlemen here. This is how I first fell into K-pop. It's all their fault. Starting at the beginning of 2017, I don't remember which month. I'm not that big on anniversaries and dates, so I can't tell you a month, a date. I just know it was at the beginning of the year when the whole "You Never Walk Alone" Wings thing was a big deal, because the first BTS video song I ever heard was Not Today. Okay, so I saw the video, I heard the song, it was lit, and so yeah, I was like, oh, I like them, let me find more of their things. So that's how I kind of found more of their music and such. Now, how I found out about BTS, I think it was YouTube. I feel like it was when they won their Billboard, and I was like, who are these boys? And then I found Jose's video about who is BTS, and I watched that, and I was just like, oh, I like them. So as I'm getting to know these boys, I discovered there was one member that I kept being drawn to, and he was the first one that I ever knew whose name or anything like that. And that's when I later found out that that is typically who your bias is. So that person was Kim Namjoon. Used to be Rap Monster. Don't call me that no more, because I'm grown. Now he wants to be RM. Alright, so I was like, oh, he got a deep voice, he got the dimples, he can rap. Tag, you are it. Kim Namjoon. Okay, so I was rocking with him. I was rocking hard. I was like, oh, he the leader. Yes, you better be the leader. And he can rap, and he got the flows. And then that's when I found the ciphers, and I was even more like, yes. But then some other members started to kind of get my attention. And then I was worried, because I was like, wait, but I like RM. I like Namjoon. Go away. Who are you? So the title of this is when the whole group is a problem. So we're gonna go in order of how I was bias wrecked by the entirety of BTS. The leader is my bias, Kim Namjoon. Like I said, love his flows, love that he's semi-woke, love that he's a good leader, he got them dimples. Killed your girl when he had that Sonic the Hedgehog blonde blowback, like circa do you situation. I don't know why they won't let him go back to that, but that's fine. He was real fine. He's still fine. He got that tan, his melanin be popping. You, sir, again are the bias. Insert bias wrecker number 1. Suga. Okay, so I was, like I said, I wasn't really paying attention to nobody until I saw the video for Dope. And there was good old Jin sitting there in a lab coat, and then he had the mitigated nerve to smile into the camera. What did he do that for? And I was like, ooh, who's he? He has a cute smile. And then that's when I was like, wait, but you love Namjoon. Your heart is with Namjoon. But then I kept trying to figure out who was the one with the cute smile. It was Suga's Jin. First bias record. Oh yeah. He smiled. Then I was like, who's he? Found out he's Jin. Found out, but I wasn't the only one that was wrecked by Jin. Because again, Billboard Music Awards, Jin stepped out that van and fucked up everybody's world. He broke the damn Twitters. Because people trying to figure out who the fine van guy. Who is he? Who is third guy from the left? Suga Jin ass. Then again, found some more videos. Then I found Fire, and then I found out they fucked up and did him like they did Namjoon, and they let him be blonde. What they do that for? You was trying to ruin lives by making Jin blonde, and with it, big kid, I blame you. All your fault. Bias record number 1. Insert bias record number 2. Min Yoongi, better known as Suga. Now, it took me a minute to come to Suga. I wasn't really feeling Suga. His flows, August D, I was here for. But Suga, as far as like, oh, Suga, never. He was not there. He was not on the radar. None of that. Okay, if you want to find out how to ruin your life and how to ruin your whole bias record list, fall down that rabbit hole that is better known as such and such sexy moments. Most of the time they're done by K-pop and chill, but there's a whole bunch of people that do them. Okay, let's talk about one time I looked at Suga's sexy moments. I was like, Suga? He got sexy moments? Since when? When? Where? He does. So his disrespectful phase was when he was black-haired Yoongi. If you go find it, I might be able to link it somewhere below. Suga sexy moments. And I was like, clutch my pearls. But how Suga finally grabbed me and he officially got added to the bias record list was, again, this latest comeback. When they did that comeback stage and performed Mic Drop, when Suga turned around from behind J-Hope with that blonde-ish, bluish, light icy blue hair, and he had that bandana on. When I say yo bitch heart slightly skipped a beat, and I was like, why he look like that? Why? When did Suga get fired? I knew this Suga was people bias, and I didn't understand why, but now I understand why. Another funny video you want to see, I'm gonna link it below, is from Multifacetedacg when she got Mindswipe by Suga. I can see how he Mindswiped me through the TV screen, and I was like, oh, it's Suga, he real fine. And now Suga is on the bias record list. Yeah. Moving on. Bias record number 3. Hoseok. Okay, again, he wasn't on the radar. I was like, oh, he's so happy, he's so cute. Again, watch a sexy moments and your whole life is ruined. Have you reevaluating your bias, what you even saw in your bias, why was this not your bias from the beginning? See, that's why you can't get caught up. You got to stay loyal to one person, because if you look at another video, it just fucks everything up for you. Don't do it, kids. Lesson from the K-pop cougar. Okay, Hoseok. The majority of his sexy moments consist of him dancing. And I finally realized, what is it that makes Hoseok J-Hope part of the bias record list? There are 3 versions of him. So there is Hoseok, that's just regular old him outside, and he just be him. Okay, then he turns into Hobie. Hobie is the one that has that high voice, that likes his figures, his toys, and he makes people laugh, and he's the sunshine. That is Hobie. But I realized when he become J-Hope, when he dancing, when he rap, he let y'all know there was different sides to him at that K-Con when they introduced himself. When he said, "I'm your hope," that was Hoseok. That was just regular chill Hoseok. "I'm your angel," that's Hobie. That's the cute bubbly sunshine. But then if you notice, his voice dropped an octave and he was like, "I'm J-Hope." That was, "I'm a grown ass man, get at me." And I was like, Hoseok, where did you come from? And then he also caught your girl attention because you realize underneath them clothes, Hoseok is hiding a body, and you can find it every now and again. The video where it was on one of their shows, I don't know which one, they was on vacation, they was in a pool, his shirt some type of way was slightly lifted, and that's when you saw the abs, them very chocolatey abs that Hoseok has. Or another situation where you'll realize that Hoseok is smuggling a body underneath them clothes is if you go back, and I'll try to find it and insert it in here somewhere, when he was talking about Jimin had low-key stole his shine and had got this photo shoot, and he was sitting there with the camera talking about Park Jimin. If you look at that, when Jimin comes in and be talking to him, Hoseok only has on like this white t-shirt long sleeve situation, and you can see all of the definition in Hoseok's chest. That just made me sound real thirsty. I'm sorry. Bias record number 3, Hoseok. Okay, now we come to who was original, probably the bias record up there with Jin, because I noticed these two at the same time, and I was just like, who's he, who's he? Both during the dope era, or when I discovered that video, and I was like, who's he? That is when we insert Park Jimin. Now, I'm going to now in this series bring up the person who plays this role in every group, because there is one. Just like we all know that in K-pop groups there is the visual. Well, in my world, when I see these groups, there is also one that is the thirst trap. That is Park Jimin. So he originally started off as the thirst trap, even in their fetus debut days, when he used to have to show off his abs. And then I found the video at that concert where he did that situation where he shimmied out that hoodie and then Incredible Hulked his t-shirt, and I was like, okay, tell us how you really feel, and can you do that again? But yeah, discovered him again, dope. I was like, who is this cute little boy with this red hair? He real cute. Then we come further on down the line, and then we get to the blood, sweat, and tears situation, and I was like, again, who is this one with this grayish hair looking in the camera, and he real fine, and he got these thick turkey legs. Now, slightly saddened that he slimmed down and he doesn't really have the turkey legs no more. He's still fit now. He's borderline thin, but we're not gonna talk about that. because I don't want nobody coming for me. I'm not skinny shaming, fat shaming. I just like when he had the thick turkey legs. I want those back. But that's just me. Don't at me. Okay. Thanks. Moving on. Park Ji-min. Yeah. He real fine. He real fit. He can dance. He's a thirst trap. I think he knows he's a thirst trap. And I think that he likes being the thirst trap. He knows that's his role. Is to be the one, the cute little moochie one that all the girls die over. I see you. I see what you're doing, Park Ji-min. And it's working. Next. Kim Tae-young. Okay. V, again, was not one that originally was on the list. I was like, ooh, he a cute little boy. He in the group. That's nice. I was stuck on Namjoon, Sukjin, Park Ji-min. I thought I was only gonna have 2 bias breakers, and then the whole group came for me. So I kind of had an inkling that Kim Tae-young was going to be a problem when I discovered some of their older videos. The one that I slightly discovered that he would be a problem would be War of Hormone. This is around the time you could tell V's voice was starting to change. I don't know why I like it, but at the same time it kind of tickles me to death that in the War of Hormone song during the chorus, Kim Tae-young kind of sound like DMX. He kind of got that DMX bark growl situation, and I like it. You could tell then V was gonna be a problem. Okay, starting on a little later, blood, sweat, and tears. Like I said, I'm like, oh, he cute. That's when they threw them contacts on him. I'm like, oh, okay, he real cute. But he had that like that blonde Peter Pan haircut. Yeah. When Kim Tae-young became a serious problem and he got added to the bias record list was again this here comeback. When they released that teaser for DNA and Kim Tae-young had this gray hair and them contacts and he looked into the camera, you, Kim Tae-young, are a problem. You have been a problem pretty much in everything that y'all have done lately. Every time you look in the camera, because you do this thing where you be looking down, but you kind of, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's where his head is down, but he's looking up, like he's looking into your soul, and then he sometimes be looking through his hair. I see you, Kim Tae-young. And I just keep thinking, because his voice is gradually getting deeper and his voice does not match what he looks like. But I love his voice, and his voice is so distinctive in songs. And I just be thinking, I just want to talk to V. Like, not like talk to him like, ooh, like we're talking, like we're dating. No, I just want to hold a conversation with V just so I can hear his voice. Plus, I love that he really wants to learn English, and I would practice English with him all day just so I can hear him talk, because he has one of the one of those deep, soothing voices, and I'm just like, it's probably mesmerizing. And then if he looks into my soul, it's over. K-pop cougar will attack. I do apologize. Big hit. Don't sue me. It's all y'all fault. Y'all put this group of young men together and y'all developed them into this. What did you expect? So that brings me to the last member and the last person on the bias record list. And that would be Jungkook Cookie. Cookie hella young. I am not. I remember distinctively the year that Jungkook was born in 1997, because your girl was in middle school. So for the longest I was like, came with Cookie, he too young, he look young. I couldn't. I was just like, oh, he's precious, he's real precious. Cookie never did nothing for me. I was just like, I don't know why people be dying over Cookie. He was just precious to me. You know how you have like a little bro, like, oh, he's so cute. And then again, this whole comeback happened. The moment that I was just like, oh my, about Cookie was again the DNA video. When he was standing there whistling and following that camera with his eyes. Cookie, Cookie, I'm gonna need you to stay in your lane, son. You don't want this. You don't want these problems. You don't want these problems. Yeah. Again, they all became a problem. He was looking at the camera. He always looks at the camera, and I'm like, why is he doing that? But then again, this had me start reevaluating other instances where Cookie slightly bias rigged me. The strongest one I can think of would probably be in the Bapse dance practice. I mean, that pretty much wrecked everybody when he had on nothing but a damn white button down, some jeans, and some Timbs. And we was like, Cookie, hey, how you doing? But he was still young as shit, and I couldn't. I was just gonna go into the head just like Homer Simpson on Cookie, because I can't. But now he grown ish, sorta. He 20. Shit, that's young. Anyway, he's 20. He's getting older. I can look at him from a distance. And that is how I was bias wrecked by this whole damn group. Kim Namjoon, I still love you. Still got my heart, still the bias. But it wavers. I'm sorry. Sorry, you know. Look how they looking on that poster. I feel like it's gonna get worse as they get older. They just get more disrespectful each comeback. Yeah. So that's all for this video. Tell me who is your bias and your bias wrecker in the comments below. If the whole group has fucked you up like me, let me know as well. Also, let me know what other groups you're really into. Who's your bias? Who's your bias wrecker? As you can see, it can be more than one. It could be the whole group. Can just shake your shit up and be having to reevaluate your life and your love and your loyalty to your bias. But yeah, like I said, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it kind of funny. Come back if you did. Like below. Subscribe below. I would love to see you back. I of course will be doing more. Well, I'm going to go through my next groups. I'll probably be going in order of how I discovered the group or who I actually learned, because again, I struggle with names. and I don't be wanting to mess nobody's name up. Oh, even though it's probably gonna be some groups, oh, I know I'm gonna mess up their names real bad. But yeah, the next group that I will be doing will be Big Bang, the grown men. I'm still older than them, but they closer to my age. So look out for that, and until next time, peace. Happy holidays. K-pop cougar out.